For artists, AI content is becoming a bigger and bigger issue every single day. Many artists fear that technology and computers is going to take over their job. Recently, AI has been making huge advancements. I remember when AI first started becoming popular online, people were mainly just using it to create silly images to laugh at, but now it's just become so much more. The background I am using at this moment was AI generated, and so was this image of this woman. And so is this one. Neither of these people are real. AI is getting scarily good at replicating things. There's also this ethical concern that comes with AI because many times it's taking content from people who have not agreed to share their drawings or images. Despite all this, I truly don't think that AI will take away artists' jobs. There's something so special about someone putting time and passion to create an image that has a story behind it and so much love put into it that AI can't replicate. So today I will be redrawing AI images and kind of putting more sense to them. I'm not the first person to do this, nor do I claim I came up with the idea. I've seen lots of other YouTubers do this, and I'm doing it kind of based off what they did and taking inspiration from them. So let's get into it. This was the first batch of AI-generated images, and right off the bat, I did not know which one to choose. I thought a lot of them were really interesting. If not interesting, very colorful. My eyes are kind of burning. But I tried to choose one that would be kind of more simple to change into a drawing, because if it has like too many colors, then it's gonna start looking crazy and it won't look like put together. So I chose the one in the top right corner. I started off with my 2 sketches. I try to keep them close to colors that I will use in the finished drawing because I often let my line art and my sketches peek through. I think it looks nice and it's a staple of my art style. Next, I blocked in all the colors and I just put like a sphere of the skin tone in the corner so I could color pick from that for the shading. You can see that I keep putting it in black and white really quickly. This is so I can see if the colors are too close, because if you turn them in black and white and they look too similar, you can't tell them apart, then you should try to change them so you can really tell what's going on in the thing and it's not a strain to the eyes. I had quite a bit of trouble with the expression because in the original image, it's not really clear. She's like kind of smiling, but I decided to make that more intense and give her an open smile. If there is one thing about the face that totally freaks me out, it's the eyes. I don't know what I did wrong, but they look completely soulless. There's not a thought behind those eyes. It's like looking into the eyes of like a small rodent or something. But after I messed with the face for a long time, I just kind of gave up and continued on working on the clothing. I started to go over the purple lion art with just a darker, more reddish pink than the color of the dress before going in and doing some of the details of the ascot. I did have quite a bit of trouble when I was figuring out the outfit because if you look at the actual image, there doesn't seem to be any sense with it being real clothing. It's just kind of colors and splotches in places. The background of the original image did kind of have some blue at the bottom, so I made the background of this one kind of an ocean. In this next batch of images, there really wasn't anything that made it stand out. All of the images kind of blurred together. They're all kind of headshots with brown hair. So I decided to just choose the middle row left image. Y'all know the basics by now. Start off with a sketch with a color that'll look nice in the end. I hope that repetition of this is not bothering anybody because I keep saying the same thing. I keep saying, make a sketch, color in the sketch, do the line art on the sketch. And I really hope people aren't getting sick of me just yapping. I feel like in complexity of the drawing, this is a big step down from the last one, which was a full body with a lot of colors and a lot of things. But this one I decided to kind of make up with that by trying to incorporate interesting lighting. Ooh! If you look at the little picture, it looks like the girl, she's some pink strands in her hair, but I decided that that would be like a red light is getting put on her, like she's getting pulled over by the police for speeding. Usually, when drawing like a batch of drawings, especially for a video, I have one that I really struggle with or one thing that I mess up. But I guess today's my lucky day. Double it and give it to the next person. I couldn't get the mouth to look right. With the rest of the expression, the smile just looks uncanny. She's giving me a smirk. She's planning on killing me. I don't know. She's nefarious. She's gonna do something. I can feel it. Not even just like the mouth. At this point, the like lighting kind of looks like a burn, but I do fix that along with the mouth once I start like looking at. I zoomed out for the first time like in this, and I just went, oh, this looks whack, doesn't it? After I changed the mouth to be the more kind of dull look in the painting, I added a background and I changed the lighting. Like I said, I did make it look less like a burn or something, and I made it softer. I added a sunset background because in the back there were some kind of light splotch colors. I drew the arrow right there, so as a reminder of where the light was coming from. And in the end, I think it's nice. I don't really get like interesting with lighting usually, and I think this was a good thing to learn, and I might improve on in future. Like I previously said for the other batches of images, all of them kind of look the same, but in this one, there's one like that really stands out, which is like the bottom row right one. It's the only one with blue hair, so I decided to choose that one. Let's get going. So first I just like got the image up there for reference, and then I decided to keep it in the same pose. I pretty much kept everything the same except for the hair in this one. I also like changed it because I have a cartoony style, but that's more of like a anime style. I don't know how to explain. I also kind of changed the clothes a little bit because I didn't really understand what she was wearing before. The AI kind of got confused of her hair and her clothes, and there were patches of blue on her shirt. Miku has permanently stained any other greeny blue haired girl character ever. The only thing you can see is it looks like a Miku redesign. I feel like no matter how different the character looks, as long as they have the same hair color, it's gonna look like Miku. When I was drawing this and when I first finished, I was really, really proud of it, and I thought it turned out really, really nice. But looking back on it, I have my doubts. I think it looks a little weird. She kind of looks like a dog. I think it's the way I drew the nose. It doesn't look like a shadow. It looks like a cat nose or something. I focused way too much on the hair. I didn't even finish blocking it out the colors before I started adding details to the little corner of the hair, and I wasn't even in my rendering process. I was just doing this under the sketch. I don't know what possessed me to do that in that particular order because it doesn't make sense even a little bit, but I did. Moving forward, I started doing the makeup because in the thing she's got crazy eyeshadow. It looks like she's got two black eyes almost, and I added the eyeshadow, and I also decided to make her eyelashes blue like her hair instead of black, which is not something I usually do, but this is more fantasy, so I allowed it. This is where I started to stray from the original drawing the most. Instead of having the colors evenly split through the hair, I kind of put way more yellow on one side and then pink on the other, like a split dye. And I decided to do that with the makeup too, just to make it more interesting, because I thought it would be strange to only have the pink in the hair while the yellow fits in with the rest. That is it for this video. I just need to talk about one thing. At the time of first recording and editing, when I was recording voiceover, this new weird, crazy, hyper-realistic AI video thing didn't even exist yet, and I feel like I just can't end the video without at least mentioning that. Bye bye, I love y'all, see you soon.